My name is Art Larson. I have been a member of Bethel for probably 45 years. And I was looking for a church back then. My son was just young, was looking for a church that would be inviting to him, someplace that kids could grow and enjoy being at church, and a large community where I could get involved in whatever it was that spoke to me. Why is it important for me to be generous? That's a good question. I was brought up in a family that we lived on a farm, not a lot of money, had a lot of kids, we were 5 kids, and I guess it was just modeled by my parents' generosity. Share what you have. Doesn't have to be a lot, but share what you have. It's kind of like in the Bible, the lady who didn't have anything, but she gave all that she had. So it doesn't make any difference whether we have a lot or a little, but just sharing what we have is what we're called to do. I stop and I think as a child, my father was a big game hunter, and he was a moose hunter, went up to Canada hunting moose. And each fall before he would go, we would gather up our used outgrown clothing. We would gather up our books that we had outgrown, and he would take them up to the children up in Canada who had really nothing. And as kids, it was amazing for us to think, oh my gosh, as little as maybe we had, to think that people had nothing was just really amazing. So I think that was where I developed the spirit of giving to others. Our neighborhood outreach group has supported Ben Franklin and Riverside elementary schools for a number of years now, particularly with the winter wear. The hats and coats and snow pants and boots and mittens. And I have personally seen these children who have nothing. One day I was volunteering in the classroom, and I came out, and the first graders had just come in from recess, and there was this little girl. She was just crying her heart out, and we found out she didn't have any mittens. I said I would go to the storage closet and get her some mittens, and the woman that I work with, Kobe, in the office, she came out at that time, and I got the mittens, and Kobe said, oh, here they are, we'll put your name on them. And the little girl cried even more. You know, just giving to those that we encounter, whether it's in a store or at a cafe, sharing just a word of encouragement that somebody cares, that this world is big, but it is really small when we come to touching the heart.